Very messy. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Which kind of technology is watershed friendly? Who makes the choice? A road in the hills or a cable car in the hills? Who decides? I mean, these are questions. The choices of technology is a very, very political choice. And it depends on who makes that choice. Which kind of technology is watershed friendly and who's capable of doing that? Yes.
Okay, of course, it's a local traditional technology. It works at the watershed level because it's more relevant. But also, I like to say it's maybe open door for local innovation. Because local people like fancy technology also. If we have mobile, and local people also do have a mobile phone. So I think, I think local level technology is more important.
We are all connected into a global community. And what a community on one place in a river does affects hundreds of other people and communities. And it doesn't make sense to me, under those circumstances, that communities are allowed to drive the agenda.
I think go back to some of the comments that have been coming back and forth here. I think there's one that goes with technology is values. And I think where do you start is the question. Do you start with the values back in the capital city? And are they going to determine policy and then going from the top down? Or do you start with the values on the local level? And that's your building blocks. You start there and you build up. And you meet, in a sense, you meet the global picture, if you like, or the global rather than the local. But in a sense, it's where you start is the point. And I think if you start at the local level and go from the bottom up, I think you have a greater chance of success, because I think there's many, many examples of where technology is forced upon groups and individuals and people living in watersheds in various ways, and it's not been very successful.
I think an important point has been raised, you and Jan Shu, values and the technological choices that are made. In my own country, some very high-tech sprinkler irrigation was not introduced by the Department of Irrigation. It was introduced by a very local community organization, first time in the country, because that is what met their needs. So there are issues, I'm sure we'll come back again.
Can we actually say high-tech is better than low-tech? Should we ignore the knowledge that has been there, but maybe needs to be adapted? Is low-tech high-tech, or actually high-tech is low-tech? Can we actually ignore the fact that a road can actually be built to minimize impact, exchange between water plans? There is technologies, but it's all a question of how much money do you want to put on this?
Very important point. This morning, Norma Azad in the Nevada case described that there is 3% of the the county or whatever's budget actually goes to this organization to do the work, and that's sustainable financing. I think that's an important point.